Hello, hello! Surprise return to La-Mulana 2, where we can find that, yes, death is around the corner, and he's very unhappy that I am not returning his DVDs. But it's his fault. He made all of his DVDs very unreadable. Or unwatchable? Whichever. I have to, like, find an ancient DVD player in order to actually get them running, and it's a pain! But anyway, hello! Welcome back to stream. We were... Actually, hang on one second. I was eating a little bit, had a bag of unsponsored chips, and forgot to actually close them. So, that's what I was doing. What were we doing? So I don't actually remember what we were doing in-game. I actually launched it, because I've been writing down notes, but on Thursday, I didn't do that, because I'm smart. I am the smart one. The smartest Brilly there ever was, and also the only. I am the smartest one, because I lived through the great Brilly Wars of 2001. I want to say 2021, but no, there were no wars there, because I was the only one there. I don't think I fought myself. I fight myself every day. Oh, we're missing so many things. I can't wait to get all the passives and then realize, like, oh, wait. Most of these are useless. Why are some of them... Oh, some... Oh, okay. I've just realized another... I can't turn this off, right? Yeah, I can't turn these off, but I can turn these off. Usually that's a lot easier for me. But... Welcome back to La-Mulana 2. The plan today was to actually go and do a thing outside. We're gonna set up some fences. But it rained, and is going to rain again in approximately now. Hello, Griffy. Hope you're having a good day. I've been having a meh day. Or rather, yesterday was pretty meh. Today has just been pretty bleh. You know what I mean? Meh and bleh and all that stuff. You didn't rain on my parade. If you rained on my parade, it would have been a lot more purple and a lot more violent. I mean, we ended up doing stream at a regular time, and I did want to play this game, but eventually I will have to go out and go do stuff. Probably in like 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. I will have to go do stuff, but it depends on how hard it rains. Yeah, like, if it gets soaked out there, then I'm not going out there. There's no way we can do anything. So, the story, for anyone not on Discord, possibly watching the VOD in the future, who am I kidding? No one watches the VODs, even though I put so much effort recently into the thumbnails. What was I saying? But anyway, for those curious, Peanut got out again, and it was a pain. We didn't know how. Because I was asleep. We thought we covered all the holes. We went everywhere across that stupid fence and covered up everything we could possibly see that a little dog could slip through. And he found another spot. And he went out, and when I woke up, I heard him barking like crazy. Like, I thought he was across the or like in the distance, across the street, going on a grand adventure that no one could possibly, where do I go? That no one could possibly fathom. Turns out he was on the porch. Someone had found him and put him on the porch. But, you know, that's its own problem. How do I get over there? Turns out it was a neighbor, of course. Like, he'd obviously seen that it was our dog at some point. Don't know when or where. And yeah, that's the other part of the story. Hours later, I noticed, or rather, someone else noticed and gave it to me, a little note on the front porch. I didn't see it. How do I do this? Oh, maybe I have to crouch? That would be dumb, but... we noticed a small note, and it said... Hey, found your dog. He killed one of my chickens. So, yeah. He is... Oh, and also he maimed another chicken. And it died too. So he's, got a kill streak going. Aha! I was told that it was a pretty cheap one. They were pretty cheap chickens. What am I doing here? Gotta love invisible walls. But they were still, you know, chickens. Okay, for the sake of my brain, I'm just gonna teleport. Now, I don't know if it's true that they were cheap chickens, but I'm going to trust that they are, or were, cheap chickens. So, yeah. Peanut has blood on his claws. Or mouth, I don't know. I don't know how he killed the chicken. It doesn't... Yeah, it's hard to... Yeah, think of that little dog as a killer, but I know it's just his nature to go and do that. But I don't know. I look at him, and I look at his doofy face, and how he's scared of a couch, and I just can't fathom that he would kill a bird. Here's a skull! Probably, yeah. Let's go to y'all. But we're also in an area where, like, most of the most of the other... I don't know any of... I'm just rambling. Most of the other people know each other. The people I live with know the neighbor. That they don't really know me. So, I don't know. But, they're old. That's the most I'm gonna say. Squirrels and bunnies that come around. It's also baby bird season. Ow. I was actually just looking up how long do birds typically live, and it depends on the bird. Some of them can live like 15 years. If they're like the big birds. Which is scary. But usually it's like, I forget what it was, like 2 to 5. Yeah, parrots can live a long time, and they can pass down information. Ah, remember the... Ah, I've forgotten. Remember that time that you got shot in an elevator or something? Yeah. It's been too long since I played Phoenix Wright. Go away, invincible... stupid skeletons. Ow. The breath that Takemi Kazuchi left is ablaze, though it will be swept away by the proof of time of creation. So, time? They live a human lifespan and they can talk. They know too much. Ah, oh, darn it. The noble sky people, the Anunnaki, divine reckoning will be dealt to those who dare harm them. Yeah, thankfully chickens don't live that long. Ah, the Takamagahara Shrine was used to seal away the sky people, the Anunnaki. However, its power has waned, and now their soldiers are making their way here. Be especially cautious of the one called Dodgy. Be dodgy with Dodgy. With the power of the Chimera. He also guards the machine of knowledge and the item known as the Egg of Creation, which he hides on his person. Yeah, sometimes I wish... I don't know. Oh, there's a thing up there. I should get that. Sometimes I wish cats and dogs could live that long, but... I don't know. Yeah, but not talk. Although I wish they could understand me a little better. Like... Last night, Chewie was flipping out because I can't let him sleep in here, and he was shaking. Like he was scared I was abandoning him or something. But like, dude, you've been out here like 2 or 3 weeks. I've done this 2 or 3 weeks now, where you're just sitting out here, and I know you hate being alone, but I'm not abandoning you. You gotta sleep on the couch. Okay, it's weird coming here from the correct area. You missed it last time, I think, Griffey, but we clipped through the ceiling and landed in this guy's house. Okay. And I still don't know how. No, I don't think so. I don't think it was intended, but... Ow. And here's Dodgy. He's got the egg of ow. Ow. Why does that one hurt more than the down one? I'm gonna die. I am absolutely gonna die. I don't think I clicked my thing. But no, there's like a... I can probably replicate it to be... Oh, right, the saves. That's cool. I can probably replicate it if I could get back to where that guy was. Well, I hope you do get some proper... Is this guy? So, like, this guy... Oh, he does... What? That's confusing. Last time, he pushed me through the wall instead of crushing me. Maybe it's because I was jumping? I know I'm just making my death counter go up, but that's fine. I went up here, and then this guy... Huh, weird. I guess that was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And I wasted it. Wasted it. Horrible. Oh well. Well, if you have any random questions, I'm Al. More than happy to answer them, but I probably won't answer them in a satisfying way. I don't think you've really missed that much, though. Ow. Me being a fool. Will he crush me, or will we steal his air? That's getting a little close, Dodgy. It's hard to... Ow. 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 Dang it! It's hard to dodge a press like that. A pancake presser. Another day has the same energy of this game? I guess. I've been told it has like a very dreamy kind of look to it. And this place does feel like a dream sometimes. You got all of these mystical creatures flying around and... like things that appear like nightmare... Oh, whoops. I'm using the wrong item. Things that kind of feel like nightmare creatures. Like this guy. Oh, watch out for the great fox of throwing knives. He's dodgy. Dang it, why is that not reaching him? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, and it's gonna not to be nice. Ow! Unless I just flare your flippin' face off. Uh-oh! It's still falling. Well, I'm gonna walk over to here, I guess. Slow and steady. Alright, cool. I appreciate that it was still slow, to be honest. Egg! Okay, what did that one thing say? I have to present the egg of creation to someone? But yeah, I showed that drawing to someone else and they said it was a very dreamy kind of look to it. Which they really like. Don't know about this game though, but I can see it. Ta-da! Saved. But really, you haven't missed that much. We got Meowner, and with that power, we pancake pressed a frog, who gave us a feather to allow us to double jump. Now that I've said it out loud, it does sound pretty goofy. Ow. Put spikes in the worst places all the time. Just hates progress. I don't even know why I'm going down here. Like, that's the biggest thing I think we've done. No story progress has been made, unless that... I swear. Oh, actually, we did get into a bike ride against someone. That was fun. Hate these immortal... stupid skeletons. Okay, I have to turn that off. So, I was doing a thing just to kind of mess with my head a little bit. I could hear myself talking, and it was really messing with me. That's why I kept, like, pausing while I was talking. Because I felt like I was talking over someone, but it's not someone, it's me! Ow. I figure if I get used to hearing my own voice, then maybe I can actually edit videos for once. Okay. Yep, it's not comfortable. For like 2 different reasons. Anyways, we got an egg. What does the egg do? I don't really know. There was a thing that said something about an egg, and I've already forgotten what it was because I was yapping to myself. Ow. I think it was just over here, though. Scary. Okay, yeah, it was down this pit. But this way. Anyway, I hope you get some good rest and blah blah blah. Oh yeah, also the Olympian Guardian, the Griffin, is around here somewhere. Overcome the falling Griffin statue and disrupt the ring. I don't know what that means. But please do not fall. You must stand tall and proud. Not over here. So there's a Griffin statue here somewhere. Darn it. That's also what I mean by this place feels like a weird dream, because it's like full of all of these ancient, like, creatures and... Yeah. Daji has the egg creation. God of creation, Brahma dialogue, the nature of creation. Inside the egg will stir recollection, and the god will speak again. Okay, so we need to go to Brahma's... wherever they are. Brahma has had a few murals where they're, like, constantly questioning creation. Oh, darn it. I hate these skeletons. That's what I was trying to get to. There's a thing down there. Hmm. How do I get down there? It looks like it's another door. Which means we cannot do anything here. Ow. A reminder of what this says, and then we're gonna leave. Okay. So we did what we needed to do here, and I will write down... We'll write down that Brahma needs egg. I guess I can go upward. I don't think we really... No, we start upward. What am I saying? I think I've done everything here. Whoop. And we beat Fujin and Raijin. They were here. I know those murals over there are red, but we read them last time and then I died in a dumb way. Why are you guys here? You guys aren't allowed here. Oh yeah, also I apologize if Crunchyroll gives you some weird ad in the corner. It gave me one as I started the stream, and it was like, what are you doing here? I am not affiliated with Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll can crunch and roll away from me. It has fallen from grace, for sure. Okay, good. It appeared in the chat, weirdly enough. Where should we go? What's your favorite place to go to? Wish I could remember where the stinking pathway is. I didn't write it down because I'm smart. Should go home. I don't want to go home. Home has the scary... Dad brought home the scary skull, or the skull. Goat skull is what I meant to say. The skull. See, it's already scaring me. I can't even talk right. He has a scary goat skull just sitting on the dresser. I can't even look at it. Even the skulls have skulls in this place. It's terrifying. Let's go to... over here. I know there's at least one thing. What? Oh, I went to the wrong place. Can I only have one at a time? Hang on. Is that the limitation of this thing? I figured there had to be some kind of limitation. So we got an item, a totem, that lets us, like, activate these shortcut things. And then we can teleport to them. But... Could you stop it with the fire? Thank you. I think I can only have one at a time. Let's see, there's the other one. Okay, double checking. I have the one right there. I read this, and now... Okay. And now I have this one. Kind of an annoying limitation, but acceptable. Personally, as a game designer, I would have just put it on a third screen, but I think having just one at a time is also a okay limitation. Man, we're missing one seal for that final room. I'm coming here because... Let me read my notes. Goodbye, fairy. And then... Hall of Malice. There's one seal in the Hall of Malice that we can probably mess with. I love having double jump. I'm gonna say it endless amount of times, but it's the best upgrade. Imagine playing a Mario game, but you can double jump. Let's see, what else can we do here now that I have this power? Now that I have the grand power of jumping, but double. And also, how do I get this thing? Have I written this down? I don't have a map, but... Did I grab that note? What note? If you mean the note that was beside that ladder, yes. You know, that one specific ladder. I'm pretty sure we did that last time. I forget who it... No, wait, I remember who it was. It was, let's see... If I saw the name, I would know. There it was, this guy. Zivibdigger. It was the little knight guy. Apparently he was a dwarf. But he left his home in order to become a knight. Almost comically large sword. That's not really that comically large. That's... I mean, it's big, but... I don't know. After you've seen... Cloud Sword, like, for half your life, it just... Broadswords just don't look that large anymore. And he drops coins. Which is, I guess, a good thing to know? We can beat up a dwarf and steal his lunch money? And no, I still don't have bombs. Oh, I guess that actually answers what item we're missing. We're missing bombs and a gun. The gun's $200 and not worth it. I'm basing that entirely on the last game where I barely used it after the first... After I ran out of bullets. After I ran through my first clip of bullets, I just didn't really use it ever again. Alright, got this. And this gives us a save point! Great! Nope. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna save again. Just because. Alright, so now we can teleport to the Hall of Malice whenever we want. If that's just a thing you wanted to do in your life. Yeah, I'm not really feeling Disney World or like any of those theme parks. Why don't we go to the Hall of Malice? Oh, I hear they got a new Medusa statue you can stare at for a second. It's like just full of malice. It's great. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay, so... No, I was too slow. Well. Like, I didn't want to mess with that because I didn't have a save point. But now that we have a save point, I can mess with that. I can mess with the pancake makers and feel good about myself. Ow. Okay. Ah! Perfect. Easy. Who's in the door? I know nothing. I am simply here. You were not worth getting to. Uritus. I know nothing. I'm simply here. I'm just a bird man wearing a weird... I have a weird helmet in my arm. Okay. Okay. Why are you here, though? Is my question. Like, why is the skull here? Okay, that's to this place. Yeah, that whole thing was just a trap to get us killed. And there was nothing there. It was just a random Birdman. Why was he there? Even he doesn't know. He's just simply there. This feels like a room that they would have a hidden path in. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe on this side. Nope. Ow. Oh wait, I haven't read that. Berglimmer the Giant rules over the world of frost. When the earth and moon are seen in heaven, he shall awaken. That feels like a mantra thing. Use the earth and moon at heaven or something, but I don't have moon. I've only got earth. There's a hidden shop here. Oh. No, I fell. This feels... Okay. This is definitely a boss room. I can smell the scent of a boss. And yet... Whoops. Figured 3 would do it, but nothing happened. Huh. Is this where I need to present? Look! I've got an egg! Now, you might have missed it, Trona, but I killed Dodgy. I need to look at the cracks. I'll spam the read function everywhere. But... there is something here. Nothing. I guess we'll leave. I think this was just a trap. I think this was just a... don't fall down, you big dummy. What was that? Yeah, that clearly does become a ladder, I agree. But I don't know how to trigger it. What does this say? A hidden relic of several generations sleep in the eternal prison. Hidden treasures sealed by a secret key. Okay. A thing. The Colchian Dragon. That sounds like the name of some thug on the streets. Oh, did you hear the Colchian Dragon's coming to this town? Yeah, he beat up 15 gangs. With his arm behind his back. This guy. The zombified form of dragon skeleton. Paid by Orthus and Typhon to guard the Nimine lion. Should have read further. A valuable sample of their chimera experiments. That's a boss I haven't fought. Hey, what's up? Where did I go last time? I gotta get down there. There's a hidden... No, there's not a hidden shop here. We already got the hidden shop here. There was a hidden shop somewhere. Ow. Something's falling. You hear that? Like something heavy is falling. It's not the Minotaur. That Minotaur is too many for that. Ow, rude. I'm okay if he hits me, it's fine. I'm still confused at the statues too. Like, why are they here? Ow, 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 ow. Fire, hot. Okay. Oh, did I not look at this? I did not! I didn't look at the Chimera. Chimeras are always interesting to me. It's a lizard, dragon, and a lion. Oh, and a snake. Can't forget the snake. The first Chimera successfully created by the third children, named Chimera, in honor of that achievement. I'm not sure how he feels about that. His body has been assembled carelessly, and it is rather unclear whether he could still be called a living being, made up of several creatures which now only have the instinct to fight. Sad. They should all have their own personality. Then we can make a sitcom over the Great Chimera. Ow. Now I'm full health. What are you gonna do? I'm over here. You're over there. Okay. For a second I thought I had no shuriken. No, there's nothing here. Oh, wait. Well, I guess we're done here. I have no idea where else to go. I wonder if... Look. Egg! Egg? Okay. The egg of creation does not create things. Sad. Well, now what? Let me write down that we got the thing. Let me read my notes real quick. Very past the pancake maker. Blah, blah, blah. I need to remember how to get to... Okay, there is the Icefire treetop fight where the squirrel drop kicks me. That's not fun. In Immortal Battlefield, there is a thing in the Buried Fortress, but I don't remember how to get there. It could be anywhere. It could be in the trees. It could be in your house. It could be right behind you, or it could be in your heart. But we know that's where... We know that's where Sniper Island is, so it can't be there. That was the first thing that came to my mind. Trying to just speak my mind more, see if that makes more funnies. Oh yeah, we can read this guy's mind. Real quick. No, I can't. Oh wait, yes I can. The wild tree, Yggdrasil, has 3 main roots. I found Yggdrasil at the end of the 2 roots, but I'm unable to find anything at the end of the 3rd root. Oh, the old text incorrect about the third route leading to the land of the dead? I know, I'll find out by dying. Ugh. It's a shame we never find, like, any of the dead guys. We don't even know who they are. Ow. Ow. Dang it. And here's this thing. I still don't have this key. My body was hung. I guess. Well, you know what? I'll eat my words. She literally says, hey, my body's in the underworld. Ow. Yeah, but sometimes when my mind speaks, I just say, shut up. Or I say, I'm not gonna do that. Or I just say, I'm not gonna say that out loud, but... This is the room that needs the dwarf thing. No, no, it's getting closer! No! It despawned. It stopped existing for a second. And you don't know, maybe it's your muscle speaking. I mean, you could argue that that's also part of your brain or whatever, but... Dang it. I hate this room. The obvious solution is to murder these stupid squids, but it's such a chore. Like, they are such a pain to have to kill. There. No, come back! You stupid elevator! I have to sit here, in my little corner, quietly cry to myself. What do you say? I never thought my grave would be here, but I'm happy that my mother and father are pleased by me and their blessing made me see the Maker's light. What? I've been disowned? They said they can't have a kid that died to squids? Aw, man. Ah, well. At least the squids like the taste. Oh, they're spitting out my... They're spitting me out. No one ever loved old Jimmy. Okay. Anything in here? There's a treasure box. Which I can obviously open through the power of murder. Oh, right! It's the drop-kicking... stinking... No! Ow. I'm not healthy enough to deal with you. My guard was lowered once again. Can my shield block this, I wonder? It can. Ow! And so I lowered it. My brain didn't remember that there was pain there. I'm gonna leave for just a second. Just a second. Not a literal second, but a second in my time. Because I need shurikens. Or this way, I think. No, you're Buckler Lady, who does not like me anymore. Okay, we can maybe kill that guy. I kinda doubt it, but maybe. What about the pistol? I don't have the money, and... I'm basing this entirely off the last game. I don't think it's that useful. Mostly because the bullets are, like, stupid expensive. At least they were in the last game. They might have made them cheaper. Okay, yeah, here's the instant death room. Let's see if I have any items that help with the instant death room. Maybe I can burn them away with the power of the sun? Yeah, there's no what's-his-face here, so I don't think mantras are the answer. Oh, right, I should write that down. There. That doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. If I walk up or climb up this ladder, I will instantly die. The smoke will go up my nose and turn me into a pineapple. And then I just explode. Which I don't think I've ever seen a pineapple explode. Unless it happened in a SpongeBob episode and I just don't remember. I remember there's an episode where his... Ow. Ow. His house, like, makes a new house. That's about it. No, let me... Go away, bats. I know you want to... Darn it. Oh well. Alright, now here's the question. Do I go fight the drop-kicking squirrel? What's terrible is I know it's not the last fight. There's at least one more. Because there was one point where he stole an Ankh. Okay, let's clear out the room. Ow. Ow. Go away. Oh, 1 second. 1 second, someone needs things. I'm back. Apologies. Someone was giving me a thing. They went to a graduation party and brought me some leftovers. And... yeah. My one true weakness, birds. Birds are not a weakness. They are just an irritation. And yeah, like, my true weaknesses are gravity and spikes. Although I guess you could probably say spikes are like... spikes and gravity are kind of hand in hand most of the time, but I've jumped into a spike and killed myself before, so... I can't really blame gravity when I'm the one jumping. Are you not gonna walk over here? further proof that spikes are a weakness of mine, yesterday I got stabbed. Not very deep. I only had a small, tiny hole in my finger. Money. But, like, there's a tree outside in my backyard that has, like, a nasty vine wrapped around it. And for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's part of the tree normally, but every single one of its little tiny branches, or whatever they're called, are spikes. Like, every single one of them has a very, very sharp point, where if you even lightly touch it, it's gonna stab you. And, you know, I went to go grab it and was like, oh, there's a tiny one there. And I didn't have gloves on, because I'm smart. I'm smart and pretty. Okay. Okay, so it's 2 away, so I can... I did try not doing that, and I successfully did not stab myself a second time. I was very slow and careful.
We, Akatsuki, will deliver.
The finger did hurt for a while. I feel fine now, though. It's not even bruised. I hope I don't get nature-based superpowers. That would suck. I mean, I guess it depends. If it goes really, really deep into nature-based superpowers, then I'll accept it. But if I just turn into a flippin' tree, I don't know. Tree has to be radioactive first. It has a nasty vine wrapped around it. And they have, like, fused together. Like... What's wrong with being a tree? Trees are evil! Hello, Mimikyu, and hello, Reborn. Hope you're both having a good day. But trees are the roots of all evil, Mimikyu. What do you think gravity really stems from? Trees. Holding the earth together. Okay. Trees give oxygen by eating our carbon dioxide. Ow. Okay, I might have overestimated this. I might have overestimated this squirrel. Although... Oh no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. And that's not gonna work either. Boy, I wish I had a gun. But trees give us oxygen because they need us to survive, Mimikyu. They really do. They need the carbon dioxide. Crystal Skull! Yep, exactly enough to kill a squirrel. What's down here? I sure hope it's not instant death. Okay, I need the... I think so. Let's see. Ice Fire Tree Sap. Let's see. Trees existed before the concept of decay? I didn't know that, but I'm going... You've never seen Adventure Time, right? I believe that was a thing we established at one point. The Lich has a whole speech about how before there was anything, before there was nothing, there were monsters. You're just establishing that trees are monsters. They existed before they could decay. They existed before there was life that could rot. They are the roots of all evil. Now, you could also say that they are the roots of good, but I don't know, evil lives longer. Dang it! We gotta deal with this squid again, okay. No! My boots are slipping and sliding all over. Exactly, evil never dies. I mean, neither do heroes. If they're, like, evil and good are, you know, light and shadow or whatever. But trees cast pretty big shadows. Just saying. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. I hate this thing's evil too. A little bit. No, darn it. Darn it. I just want to get to the other side. I don't remember what's over there. Okay, they're dead. Good. Don't slide. There's an invisible thing in here somewhere. I don't know where, though. Is that the griffin? No, I don't think so. Yeah. People view villains who sometimes make good choices way better than heroes who sometimes make bad ones. I agree. And, like, how's the thing over there? Like, I don't know. Villains are usually more likable. And a lot of people love trees for some reason. Okay, that'll open the... Oh, it opens the drill. Okay. Then what opens... Oh, probably that switch. Raticus slumbers. Trace the illusion's path and seal it. Then the true body will awaken. Sing, bird of prey. Beauty begins at the foot of you. I think I've almost deciphered it. Trees are very shady. And you never really know what they're up to. And people often see birds as evil, and who hangs out in trees? And more than anyone, birds, and also squirrels. A reminder that a squirrel is my arch nemesis in this game. Oh. Those who would seek audience with the mistress of the underworld, Hell, must first gain my permission. Permit me. To reach Hell, you must first enter the internal prison. To enter the internal prison, you must defeat the terrible Vidofener. To defeat Vidofener, you'll need the power of flame. This really is just a big fetch quest, huh? Sutra's wife, Sumara, possesses the power of flame. You will need the light sight in order to receive the power of flame from Sumara. Oh my... He's literally just listing out everything I need to do for this one thing. The light sight lies inside the eternal prison, therefore you cannot reach Hell. Is there anything you can do? If you absolutely insist, you could try speaking to others familiar with the underworld. I shall not stop you. I mean, I literally can't. I'm just Mud God. Mud good. Would you have me repeat this? No. I memorized it. The underworld is always hungry for living souls. That said, Oh no. That's not the one I wanted to record? I got an achievement for that. The underworld is always hungry for living souls, but I don't care. I also just want to say that when a villain does a good thing, it's usually a big deal. But when a good guy does a bad thing, it's usually, I mean, to us readers, it's usually just like, ah, this again? Eh. We got a fairy guild pass. Okay, so now we can go fall onto these spikes and die. Ow. Now we can go buy the fairies, and I kind of want to go save real quick. Hmm? Oh. Yeah, heroes looting every home in existence, and I do hope that they're still making that Zelda live-action thing, right? I hope they break at least one pot. I'm not gonna watch it, but... A lot of heroes break out of jail. I mean, a lot of villains do too, but you kind of expect them to. And sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just stay there. Ow. Ow. And then someone else breaks them out. You know, and if someone opens a door for you, it's only polite to go through it, right? Oop. Okay. But I don't know. It's all a matter of perspective. I'm sure to us, or to me, trees are evil, but to a bird or a squirrel, they're probably a blessing. So they can get away from my little monsters over here that eat other birds. No, I grabbed the wall because I'm smart and pretty. The prettiest adventurer in all the land is also the smarterest. Ow, dang it. That was just me being impatient. I need to get back over there because I want to go through the... There was something I wanted to do. There was like a patch of lava or something. Yeah, we can go buy fairies. Should we go buy fairies, though? Is my question. There. Also, there's something in here, but I don't know where it is. That is a fair point. They probably are going to ask for money. Hmm. Yeah, like, how do I get over there? There was something about at the foot of the birds, whatever. Well, smart and pretty people die a lot while doing puzzles, it's true. Exactly. I'm sure you can relate. Ow. Okay, so I beat up this guy. I can go over here. This leads to the thing I was looking for. There is a pathway down there too, but I'm gonna go up here first. Yes. Okay. Wait, how do I get down there? I didn't think this through. What in the world? Okay, so there are 2 seals over here, and I can't get to either of them. Can I break this? Oh, I can go through this. The Alpha Sirius's prophecy, part 4. She sees the final land's vortex, a heavy price being paid, and then a memory of the final gate being pried upon by excessive power and the price it demands. The murderous, blood-drenched intent. It's just a little too short. Well, I'm just a little too short. Oh, and this is poison lava. What do? If only I were 2 pixels taller. Gonna die. You could keep a death counter. Is there gonna be something that increases jump height? That seems a little... No, that seems stupid. Well... I'm sure the solution to this is gonna make me sad. I mean, I'm already sad because I have to leave. As in, I'm stuck. Well, darn. Let me write this down, I guess. Maybe? Gotta be something. Can I get height if I jump out of spicy lava? No. Liquid is nonsense. Okay, that's the height I get. It's gotta be something I don't have, or I'm... I break it with a spear, and I don't think so. Because the whip doesn't work, but I'll try. Whoops. Nope. Now I'm out of spears. I'll try flare. But I don't think... Yeah, I have to touch it, I think. I think the idea is I'm pulling out the seal and slapping it against the wall or something. And I can't throw it, because then it'll just disappear. Take a big old gulp of good old hot spring water. I'm gonna go get some... Or I want to go get some spears, because I'm low, but I don't remember where it is. I mean, I remember what it looks like, I just don't remember what... It's a watery area. There are enemies that drop them, you're correct. Nah, darn it. One day I'll ignore bats. One day I will be able to ignore the Batman. guess I'll just go back. There was at least one more pathway. There's one more pathway we can go in this area, and then we'll be pretty much done with it. Until I get the... whatever it is that lets me ignore water pressure. Whatever lets me ignore peer pressure from my watered down brethren. But, you know, the problem with the enemies that drop spears is that they only drop one spear. One whole spear. I need like 3 spears to break a lot of things. Ow. There's still a stupid... I wonder... Oh my god.
Hey, you! The hot spring will make your skin smooth as an egg. That'll be so smooth in being impervious to even water and lava. What about it?
You're a cool dog, animal, but nope. Okay, I'll write this down, I guess. Where are we? B, B, C, G, E. Good thing we were talking about spears. I probably wouldn't have thought of doing that. Okay. Alright, next time we go to a boss, we'll come back here. Maybe, I don't know. Said it'll make us immune to lava and water. I guess it'll make us immune to... how cold it is or how hot it is? I don't know. Anyways, let's go over here. Oh, another save point. That I can't get to. And it knows that I can't get to it. So I am going to slowly die. And yes, I can teleport out. But that's so frustrating. Alright, where should we go? I don't know. I'm running out of things to do that aren't fight a stinking boss. We could try Rieslane's idea and go fight that one boss. Ow. Of course the bouncing corn gets me in the back of the leg. A classic attack. Can't believe I fell for it. Yeah, so we're missing one seal, the little guy seal. Like, what do each of these seals look like to you? I got the Z seal, the N seal, the one on the top left kind of looks like a curved claw, or... yeah, the chair. I could see a chair. And the Z seal, and the one on the bottom right looks like a little guy running. The raptor seal. I could see him doing a little chomp. Can't help but wonder what is going to be here that needs all 4 seals. Needless to say, I don't have all 4 seals. I've only got the 3 now, which, yeah, 1 or 2 streams ago, we only had, I think it was 2 streams ago, we only had 1 seal. Okay. Had to check. Top left is the head. The line going to the top right is the tail. Yeah, I guess I can see that. You can also flip it. Where like the left side is the back of its head, and then the everything on the right is its mouth. And whatever's on top, I guess, is like... it could be like its little feathers. People do like to draw raptors with feathers on their heads now.
Back in my day, raptors were lizards, not stinking birds.
Not that I care. It all came from Jurassic Park, and I've never seen that, so... I have no input. Oh, darn it. I don't want to be in here. I agree. As long as it's not overdone. I've seen a few drawings where they're like covered in feathers and they just look like big shaggy dogs. Okay, let's go to the corridor of blood. This place is covered in so much blood that you don't want to touch the ground for more than a second. Otherwise, your shoes will become drenched in red liquid. Well, she's dead. I mean, if food was plentiful and everything was as big as we think it was, they were probably pretty chunky. Lots of meat to eat. Alright, everybody ready to fight a boss that I don't know how to fight? Say hurrah! I'm gonna keep my shield up. The Tezcalapoca? It's like I can... Ow. I don't know how to... I have no idea how to hit him. I'm gonna stop you at seeing a hippo. Oh no, I'm dead! See a hippo skeleton? No. Don't know what a hippo look like, only a skeleton, you wouldn't be able to guess it's a big chonker. I agree. I've never seen a hippo in person, but I've seen pictures, and they seem pretty big. Well, I guess it depends on if they still have their teeth or whatever. I know teeth aren't really bones, but... Their teeth are huge, right? And not really that spread apart. Or are that spread apart? I don't know. Oh, that's not what I wanted to hold out. I wanted to hold out the egg! Oh, that didn't work. Okay, let's go back. What am I missing?
La-Mulana, the mother, was a dangerous entity. We never knew when she might destroy mankind. A world doomed to destruction is a twisted world indeed. That's why I have no regret for stealing the mother away. But now, with mother gone, I feel a sense of futility. Taking away rules and duty from one who lives for both may be tantamount to taking away their very life.
I mean, yeah, but if you didn't do that, she would have absolutely destroyed this place. I've heard that hippos kill more people than a lot of other animals. Because they do not care. They will go up and chomp you. Hey, Chakram's nice. Oh yeah, I can get up here now. I didn't even think about it. I really gotta think about other places I can get to now that I have double jump. Up.
I'll be here for a while inspecting the repairs.
Okay, I didn't ask.
I'll be here for a while inspecting the repairs.
Okay, I didn't ask. He really wanted to tell me he'd be here for a while. Okay, Jimmy. So, in the first game, back here was like a big waterfall. Hey! I'll take it. Like a big waterfall and a really annoying... Like, that's all gone, though. Like, there was a pool back here and like a ferry and everything. You know, polar bears actively hunt people? I did not. Yeah, and breakable walls. I did not know polar bears actively hunt people. When do they find the time? There's so much to do where they live. Never know when you're gonna need a shuriken. I don't know. Maybe the only thing up there was little Jimmy and the health orb. Which, hey, I'm good being healthy. Look how healthy we are. 224. But no, I did not know polar bears hunt people, or like why they would do that. Man, there's gotta be another place we haven't thought of that needs the double jump. But where? And the last game there was like a house back there, but I didn't see anything. I smacked walls. That's a way to put it. You should fear humanity. Look at our evil doing. This weirdo made a blue blob and pretends to be that blob. To lower your sense of danger. You know, angel penguins are also cool. They know what's up. Let's see, is anything over here? I don't remember. This is also another Adventure Time reference, but sometimes penguins are secretly giant monsters just pretending to be penguins. When really they're Orgalore. Or whatever his name was. You can't stop me, I'm Orgalore. Nah, I would suspect that penguins and trees don't get along. That's why there aren't any trees in penguin territory. And that goes here, which, you know, we know where this is. Can I break this? No, these are the trick ones. You know, some villains don't get along, and sometimes they do. But most of the time, villains are usually fighting each other. That's when the heroes have to step in. Be like, hey guys, you need to settle down. Stop blowing up half the... Ow. blowing up half the city just because this guy robbed a bank before you could. Chaos asks, what is... Brahma asks, what is chaos? What is creation? Chaos responded by just existing. Just relaxing. Oh, I guess I never killed one of those. Huh. Oh, yeah. We need to find the ancient cog. That would open up a few things for us. And the ancient cog is... It is... The cog of ancient time lies with the twins. Be revealed when accumulated power of ancient storms. I've got that, but where are the twins? It looks like they're hanging out in a pot. I don't know if they're smoking it, but they're definitely just hanging out holding hands with a giant pot shooting towards their tails. I don't know what any of that means. Path of blood leads to the underworld. Dangerous pitfall, fallen for so many things, so many names. I don't know how to pronounce any of them. It tells you who wrote them, and I think another guy was like, this will give you a hint on what kind of puzzle this is. So, like, what do you think the Olympians would do? Oh, we don't need this one anymore. And we don't need this one anymore. Something so they would want the answer the Olympians would provide. I mean, it is the twins. That's all I will say. We have to find the twins and then do something. The cog of ancient times lies with the twins. Be revealed by the accumulated power of ancient storms. I have to, I assume, go up to the twins and zap them with Mjolnir. Ow. Ow. I assume that is what I have to do. Will it be correct? I don't... maybe. Hi, fairy. I'm pretty sure we got everything over here, but... this place just feels a little empty. Yeah, we got everything over here. Why did he die? I didn't do anything. Officer, please, I didn't... I was just hanging out with my fairy friend. Uh-huh. That's what they all say. But really, where do I go? Where do I go? What do I see? I should have taken better notes, I guess. Yeah, because we've explored everything down here. Dang it. We got the chest, we killed Dodgy. Is there anything else I'm missing? I Do not like these invulnerable guys. Have I gone to that door? No, because we need to go to another door for that one. This goes to Dodgy. Goodbye, fairy. I would say her name, but her name is and it feels weird to say. Whoops. Didn't register that there was a hole there. Okay. I think this place is annoying, but also done. I think I've gotten everything here. Ah, let's look at my stinky notes. We could go back to... Oh, actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I think we might be able to reach a door? Let's see. We're out of spears. I don't want to just sit and grind for spears, though. Okay. Undefeated blood boss. Ancient Chaos. I might be able to reach a thing in Ancient Chaos? Either that or we go back to the Star Lord's Mausoleum or something, I don't know. Welcome to Ancient Chaos. There is a gold box here, but I don't know where that key is. It's weird that they tease you with these outfits. Like, are they available in New Game Plus or something? Because otherwise, who cares? It's like, oh, hang on, guys, I gotta go fight the final boss. But before that, I'm gonna go open this box for a weird outfit. Only the final boss will get to see it, though. Oh no, we need to beat 5 bosses here. We're only at 4? Yeah, I think we're only at 4. Let's write that down, I guess. Well, what do? Man, there's something here. Oh, this is a red one, so I can't absorb that electricity. Sad. That's probably what the key is, too. I would guess. If I could eat anything right now, what would it be? Teriyaki chicken, I guess, and crab rangoon. Trying to think of something that wasn't just basic. This thing. But also why? And the closest thing to feed me, he's hungry. Oh, well... Be sure to feed him properly, otherwise he won't grow big and blue. What the? Nothing here. These empty pathways must lead to the underworld. But I'm not qualified to go in there. And the corridor's looking pretty blue. Let's see. Brahma needs egg. Pulse flare's there. Smooth egg hot spring. We need the gear for that one. Okay, I'm going top to bottom real quick. Oh, I never wrote down that I defeated Nidhogg. Got that. You know, another thing we never actually got was the blacksmith opened a chest in his house, and I have no idea, like, where his house is. I could maybe go check to see where the heck, if he says anything. Tear up some Rangoons right now. Well, go get some. Who's stopping you? Except for, you know, having some around. We already explored this place. Let's go to the... Let's go heal, and then we'll go to Dark Star-Lord. Ta-da! We're so healthy. Welcome to the Dark Star-Lord's Mausoleum. What was a mausoleum, exactly? It's kind of like a museum, right? This is where Set was.
What are you, Cup of Clay, trying to pass off as a human? I'm a dog man.
What's a mausoleum? Why can't I go through this door? Okay, we charge that up. Cool. A dead person museum, okay. Wait, does that mean the Star-Lord's dead? I guess they are kind of insisting that I become the next Star-Lord, I guess. I can't believe Star-Lord died. Off screen. There he is! Ghosting me. Yeah, this is cat room. Can I do anything in here? We can set a checkpoint, but that's about it. What a weird design for a room. Got a one-way door when I can just use the staircase right there instead. We will forfeit the earth for the power of heaven. We will rise to the sky by way of the Dark Star Lord's pyramid. Okay, is that saying I need to use heaven? Oh. No. This doesn't seem like a... crypts are inside mausoleums. That makes sense, I guess. That is pretty creepy. Stop doing that. You don't need to know that I have a window right by my computer or anything. A window that has been blocked off by light blocking paper. Super creepy, Griffy me. Me Griffy? One of the two. A striking resemblance to the goddess of Egyptian mythology, Basset, in her cat avatar. I mean, it just looks like a cat to me, but sure. Light gets in the way. I've got light in my room. I don't need sunlight. No. I forgot about that. If I knew about it. I don't actually know if I knew about it. Stop it. It goes in the form of we aren't progressing at all. Hey, you girl! Wanna buy some fairy? Oh my god, he's got 300 gold. We catch lots of fairy. You give me money, I give you fairy. What do you say? You got 300G? I know, got 300G. Ah, yeah, you're only 300G. You can make much more money. Okay, so that's where this was. Let me, properly write that down. Yes, we gained the power to get fairies, but that's about it. My notes say, has fairy past pancake makers. And that's all it says. It didn't say which room or anything. This is B6? Okay. I mean, I have it listed as Dark Star Lord Mausoleum. The way I have these things listed, I know which area it is. At the end of our run, I will show you guys what my notes look like at the very end. Ah, I forgot! But hello, Riesling. I tried to fight that boss again. The one that drops ice blocks, and there's just no way to push him. By the time I get in position to push one, he's already dropped them. I'm really not sure what to do. Maybe I just have to go fast? Maybe that is the secret? How do I get this? We have to be able to break this somehow. I killed the soul. That is true. We do know where they're gonna end up, but he moves very fast. I can go give it another try, though. 'Cause I am running out of things to do. Ow. We're also very healthy. It may not look like it, but I'm very healthy. There's this. I made this far? Why have you got much? What? Don't know how much, but have a look. My name? Caro will do. Got a gun. But he's not selling it. He's only selling ammo. To heaven! That didn't work. I don't know what to do here either, to be honest. This just tells me the mantra of fire is around here somewhere. I think I just went in a circle. Definitely a pain to fight either way. I wonder if it would kill me if that pot fell on my head. Probably. That kills me. Well. I guess we'll go try the boss fight again. I don't want to, though. Ugh. I don't want to do that or fight the... Oh, right. I take this off. It's either that or the gold rock. We did beat Dodgy at the beginning. What? Oh, did I accidentally save there? That's a shame. Like, in my notes... In the Shrine of the Frost Giants in C3, there's a Z seal I can't reach from that side, but I don't know how to get to the other side. There's a blue fairy somewhere I didn't write down because I'm dumb. In D6, there's a weird noise on the rock when hitting it, but I couldn't actually break it. How could someone have programmed that? Am I playing the same game? Is my me playing this game? You might be looking at the past at the gold rock. Hey, let's go rock up things again. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go fast. Whee! Going that fast and then going up a ramp and sliding down it does not sound fun. Alright, let's try this again. Nope, it did not work. Yeah. I think that the blocks are just blocks. I think they are just other things getting in my way. Ow. And by get in my way, I mean swoosh me. Unless I did something wrong, but it looked like the block went right into him. We haven't seen Loki in a while. Wonder what he's up to. Kinda figured he would be a recurring character, but nope. Well, I don't think it's possible to have it land on him. I mean, I'll try. Yeah. It does sound like something stupid this game would do, but... if they weren't constantly falling. Ow, my head. I bonked my head in the corridor of blood. Yeah, if I could just slow that down, like, if we could stop time, for instance, that would probably make this a lot easier. But, like, what do I... Ow. Man, they stop as soon as he drops. Didn't work. Oop. Oh, that worked. You were right. Is he weak now, or do I have to keep doing that? Darn it. At least I can dodge him. I don't know. I was also hoping that it would just kind of squish him, but... one more time, I think. But you're right. Good job. No! If I had done it earlier. At least with double jump, I can dodge him. Not gonna get him. Ow. At least with double jump, I can dodge him. Got him. Alright, we only had to do it 3 times. Let me push this block up. No. How do I... Surely they wouldn't just keep me from getting a thing, right? Come on. I'm gonna see what happens if I leave the area later, but... Alright, what do we got? Oh. The Veda texts constitute a belief system. One belief is that when we reach death, we will return to water. That would imply you started in water. I hate to tell you, but there's not water up here. It's all frozen. The Destiny Tablet is proof of the dominion handed down by the Sky People. The Anunnaki, Lord Anu, set the fierce beast Anzu to guard it. Okay. This looks important, but I don't know how. I don't know how it's important. What does it mean? There's a pyramid with a hand thing above it, and then there's 3 little wings that are dancing, and there's a guy playing the bongos, and then there's a shrine pointing upward with a hand reaching over to grab it like it's reaching into the fridge. Like, oh, that's where I left my ancient shrine. Oh man, that's probably gonna go bad soon. I better finish that up. And there's an arrow, 2 arrows pointing down. Okay, well, I figured this guy probably goes here. Okay. That was a lie. He does not go there. Good thing I have a lot of these. Can't wait for something to fall on my head and instantly kill me. How did I know? How did I know? How did I know and still fall for it? Is a better question. Don't worry about it. It's just everything that you remember is a lie. Oh, we're just about to go fight that boss, Riesling. I'm gonna see if your suggestion works. Oop. No, what would I get squished by? There was nothing in that room that could have possibly squished me. Nothing at all. Ow. Ah, darn it. I hate this guy. What in the world? Oh no, it was this one. Darn it. Yes, now that I have a lot more health, it's a lot easier. Assuming, of course, I don't get squished. You know, assuming that that happens. That I am free from being killed by gravity. Oh, come on. I hesitated. I was like, oh, that probably won't go far enough. Ah. Still annoying, though. Why couldn't I just hit him with the whip? That's the point of the whip. No, it mashed. I was too slow. I was too far to the right. Why do I exist? I realize I can just jump. The only reason I exist is to get squished, you're right. Ow. No, I don't want to go back. No. Thank you. Don't know how that happened, but thank you. Ow. Ow. Sorry, weird ice maiden, but you must die, and so must your Yeti friend. Wow, you can immediately die to that, huh? Now we play the waiting game. I'm definitely gonna just leave. Nope. As soon as he's dead, I'm just gonna leave. Nope. Oh, wait, nope, that worked. Well, I might try to get that one item first. Which is probably just his data chip, but still. Ow. Now I'm down here. Okay. We did it. Push the block. Push the block. Wow, it snapped. Tezcatlipoca, whatever it is called. We got it. I know, I shouldn't be doing this. We do need to save this. I guess I'll push this guy down this way. I have no idea. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm not going to... I'm not going to try to defy fate, because I know I'm going to get squished again. I'm going to try my best to avoid it, and it's still going to happen. No, I don't want to fight him a third time. Third time is not the charm. If I fight him a third time, I will shatter into pieces. It's not my last resort. We're just going to calmly walk back to where he was. And I'm just going to assume we'll make some form of progress here. I hope that such a thing does not exist. I hope that the only thing left in this game is a good job. Just a thumbs up. And that's it. But here, you get to see what happened. Chakram. But is that it? Is that all that happens? Weird. It really is just a trap. Okay, so on our text, we do have a thing that says... Fill the hollowed pillar once again. Is that this one? I don't think so. The other one has a ladder beside it, and also a hole to its right. Okay, so it's not this one. Light leaks from between the mirror sheen pillars. But what about this guy? Why can't I push this guy? What's the point? Oh, there's a guy. There's someone over here. No? Okay, I thought I would fall down in somewhere. Oh. There. Now they're holding hands. Oh jeez, what is this? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. It's gonna squish me. Okay. No, we're good. Maybe. Now we're in the Shrine of the Frost Giants. Cool, cool, cool. Gonna go ahead and do that. That'll save the game. The Lokapala are united by the Indra, a priest who has the power over storms. Okay. That's a good thought. Although I don't know how I'd activate it. We can go back and check at some point. Vidofreneur lives at Yiddish's peak, at the treetop's highest point. I feel like we've been here. We've been here before? I can't... Oh, it's too thick. What if I use the power of fire? I probably need the power over fire to do this. Rather than just the mantra of fire. Yeah. Which means we need to go to the underworld. What is this? Get out of here, you cow. The conflict among the second children was orchestrated by the Abuto. Blame fell entirely on Saket's shoulders, who was banished to the underworld, living. Condemned to have his intestines pecked for eternity. Oh, that sucks. Usually not, but you never know with this game. Anything is possible. Ow. Oh, there that guy goes. I thought I'm not supposed to slip anymore, and yet... Okay. What is this?
A statue of Berglimir, the grandson of the proto-being Yrmir and the first of the Frost Giants, made as a monument of the Shrine of the Frost Giants.
Okay.
And...
What am I not supposed to hit here? There's an eye, so there's something here that it doesn't want me to hit. I don't remember a Berglimmer statue. There's Brine-Heel, Dragonairs, and Sigils. There's a twin, light, build a hollow pillar, acquire the illuminating ring of power. No, I don't think we have anything about Berglimmer. Alright. Heaven domain, the celestial disc is housed, responsible given to the word that represents heaven. Oh wait, you're right. When earth and moon are seen in heaven, he shall awaken. I don't have moon. I've got earth and I've got heaven. I don't got moon. I got no idea. If you have any ideas, I don't think we've missed any reliefs. I would have screamed. No, there were no reliefs containing extra ancient characters. Yeah, we probably need to do all three of them at the same time. Ah, we went to the wrong area. Wait. Alright, that's a pancake maker right there. Oh, the cow came back. Oh, he's done. Ow! Okay, that is the thing I'm not supposed to hit. Got it. There's a secret somewhere around here. But there's a lot of dead guys over there. Oh wait, I can go up here. Which means I can go over here. Which means I can break this pot. Which means I can get Kara! And who is Kara, you may ask? I don't know. Kara is, of course... Oh, the blue fairy. One of the few surviving fairies in La-Mulana, Kara is passionate about martial arts. She will slice up anything in front of her. She speaks very little. Her tendency to regard anything and anyone as a threat is somewhat worrisome. Well. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep, I knew it. Immediate pancaking. I can probably run through that, but like, what's the point? Actually, no. No, I can't run through that. It doesn't go away. Ow. Okay. The point was absolutely nothing. Like, there's no hidden wall or anything? Okay. How? There's nothing! Nothing, nowhere, no how. I would guess that the hidden thing is up there, behind the ice block. That's a lot of death coming my way. Okay, more immediate death if I hit this ice block. Comforting, comforting. What is that? What? Did I hit the pot with lightning and start a fire? Oh, it's a Yeti! What? Why did a Yeti fall through the floor? I don't... Yeah, I think it's a Yeti. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, they are Yetis. They look more like Yetis in their picture than in their pixel art. Yeti are cloaked in this shaggy coat of smooth, dense hair that can be mistaken for a single piece of fabric. They will attack you with ice and snow. They love snowball fights. Those little rascals. They want to eat your flesh also. Brahma created the world. He sealed the light of creation's origin in a golden egg, which we have in our pocket. All was created from the colors of light emanating from the egg. The light the Creator designed to speak of will be unleashed. The offering of the egg. This will make the Creator remember. Yeah, but where is he? Yeah, I got that part, but where is Creator? Hello, Dad? Where are you? Yeah, but where is he napping? This is the question that we must ask. Okay, so what do? I don't think we can keep going unless we have the power of fire. And I kind of, I'll admit, kind of already forgot that guy's monologue about where to get that. Yeah. Well, I know it's the guy, but I don't know how to get the scythe. The screw boat and screw statue? Anything you're in. Ow, ow. Man. I forgot there was a skeleton up here. But I am gonna leave before. No, I can't talk to him. Sad. I'm gonna go heal, because my bones are frozen and shattering like glass. I guess I was one little orb from healing, though. Wait. I should go to the other one. Let's see if Mulbrook has anything cool to tell us, though, while I'm here. Unmelting ice in the Shrine of the Frost Giants? According to these materials, it says you can melt it by heating it up. How to melt it? There's a way. Some kind of machine. That's what it says. Want me to run that by you again? No, I'm good. I knew that ice melts with the heat. I mean, I know that's a crazy thing to say, that ice melts with heat, but you know, we've done tests. The screw boat? Screw boat? It's right here. Ta-da! Oh, this is the spiral boat. But this one, I think, is just the end of the game. Ow! Is this the same boat you're thinking of? Yeah. Because that door opens up after I kill all of the bosses. So, I guess I have to go back to that one guy and I guess write down what he said. He was in Icefire. Yeah. Ta-da! I should have probably not gotten that orb. Ow. He said... Wait, actually I think he said we need to talk to someone in the underworld. Which would be... Ow. No! Let me up there. No, wait! This is a place we haven't been in a while! And by a while, I mean possibly ever. Oh wait, no, we've been here. We might have to talk to... Dead Snake Lady. Fairy that discovers secrets in their hand, a small key. Oh god. Hang on, let me write this down. C5? Key Fairy returns, but she's still... I assume she's still trapped. We'd have to go buy her. And since it's telling me that here, I assume we need her here. You know, in this room. Ow. I think that's a fair assumption, right? Let's talk to whoever this is. I don't think we've been in this room. Wait, how do I get up there? A lot of urns. Money! Ow. I'm dying. Will this money pay for my bills? Nah. Stop it. Darn my giant head. Okay. He's dead. Everyone's dead. Fits between Razzle's treetop, but his body's an illusion. True body lies in the underworld. I feel like we've already read that.
Ooh, got a sale going on. We're having a sale. Milk it while you can.
Bombmill and Lonely House Moving. I don't have enough money for your sale. But I'll write that down. Okay.
We're having a sale.
Stuck in brain forever. Okay. Luckily, I activated that thing so we can just go home. Home being the great outdoors. And then teleport right back where we were. There we go. And if you missed it, I did find out that these checkpoints are one at a time. I can only have one of these going at a single time. They are permanent otherwise, though. Yep, pretty rude, I agree. I was trying to go to the Valhalla one earlier and was like, wait, it's not there. All I have is this dinky little... Takama whatever shrine. Okay. Actually I don't think there's anything else over here. There's something over there, but... Kinda wanna go read that guy's brain. But I think it's melted in the... Ow! In the poison lava. There's something here. That might be a bomb. Alright, let's head this way, I guess. Like, how are the bats surviving in this stinking poison lava? I can't stay in there for more than, like, 2 seconds. No. Oh, Fairy, you are the best one. I mean, I guess they do live here. It probably is pretty simple to them. Nah, I think we're a snack. I think our archaeologists are just snacks. Because all they do is take one little bite and then they move on. This place is annoying. Yeah, we're too sweet. No, I jumped over it like a fool! So our big weapons we're missing are bombs, and this dwarf thing that will let us hang out in water. I hate these guys. You know what, I just have to kill them. Guess I might as well while I have the fairy to hang out with. Just kidding, she's gone. She has left me. As they always do. Like, sorry, I got things to do, man. Okay, where was the... Out there, that's the dog. Where do you want me to go? A, B, C, D, E. E2 and F2. A, B, C, D, E, F. So... Well, I was just in F2. We're in E2 right now, I think. Yeah, this is where the dog is, with the... He can make us immune to... impervious to water and lava, for at least a little bit. I'm looking for that... snake lady. Here it is. Here's the guy. You must go to the internal prison. To enter the internal prison, you must defeat a terrible bird, Vidofener. To defeat Vidofener, you'll need the power of flame, which means... It wasn't the... one guy. That wasn't the other bird we already beat. Underworld deity Ednid, who possesses the light side, is held within the eternal prison. No, we did something here earlier that pulled that down. I went and hit a seal, I think. Yeah, I'll write that down just in case. I hit that seal over there, and I think that undid it. And then we pushed down a thing over here. which will open the chest. What was in the chest? I don't remember. Nothing useful. Okay, where is Snake Lady? Yeah, still can't get over there. Ow. 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 Thought to be of humor, the Norse mythology proto-being. The myth told it was children. Ow. Well, I'm gonna die. That's okay, because we haven't accomplished anything. I did save texture, right? Fine, I'll go heal like a baby. Where was... I need my wounds cured by all this really, really hot water. Now I need to go back here where it's even hotter water. Okay, I'm looking for that undead lady. I vaguely recall what the room looks like, but I don't remember where it was. Up above us is the insta-kill room, so it wasn't there. Go down. Jeez. This goes to Nidhogg's room. Was it... right here? We've been walking by it like the whole time. When my sister Eshikagal controlled the underworld, I sought her counsel. I was told that the throne of the underworld could be reached by passing through the 7 gates behind the Nettie, the gatekeeper. Who's Nettie, the gatekeeper? But with each underworld gate I passed, I lost one of my possessions. After losing everything in my possession and reaching my sister, I was punished for entering the underworld living. My sister no longer sits upon the throne, so I cannot say what would happen if you pass through the gates now. But if you have nothing to be taken when you pass through the gates, then you will be given death. Do you understand? When you pass through the 7 gates, you must reach the throne, lest your actions be rendered meaningless. Order which you pass through the 7 gates of the underworld changes with each new ruler. Therefore, the order which I know would be meaningless. Seek out Deti, the underworld gatekeeper. While the ruler may have changed, Deti should still possess some knowledge in the correct order. Okay. Where's Nettie? Oh my god. How am I supposed to know who the heck... I don't think we've ran into any Netties. Mino, the bomb guy. We need a key. A special key. Heart-crested garb key. How do we get the heart-crested garb key? I have literally no idea. I have not seen nor heard anything about this. But it's just for an outfit, it looks like, so... maybe it was some special code I was supposed to put in? I don't know. I broke it. Okay, that's another thing we've unlocked, hooray. But now I gotta go up here. Can't double jump through it. This dog has perfect balance. Darn it. Oh. There goes that demon. Okay. We're at least gonna get to somewhere kind of new. I've already been over here, but... Jeez. This game is just full of random garbage I gotta do. Now I gotta deal with this squid. Okay, we get up here. What's up here? This thing. What did that do? I turned off the laser beam. Okay, what's turning off the laser beam do? I can now open this. Okay. What does that do? It lets me go through here, but what's the point? Like, I've already been up there. I've been up there so many times. Oh, wait. Wall has been hit. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die. Here the moon rises. Speak to that effect. I don't know what that means. Wonder what'll happen if you don't take the runes seriously. You wind up like me. Do as I say, not as I did. Take a good, long, hard look at yourself. Maybe? Speak to that effect. No reliefs on this place. I mean, I guess if the moon rises, do we go to sleep? Nope. None of that. Okay. Yeah, sun is a good idea too. If I get zapped though, I'll die. Huh? Okay. I guess it was just have the sun mantra. But if the moon is rising, then you should go to bed. Anyway, you speak the name of Mani. We got the power of the moon. Okay. We've achieved something today. Let's go see if we can do something over here. Oh, darn it. Yeah, now we can go back to that statue. In the other area. How do I break this? Virtue is measured akin to number of ox hooves. Oh, I don't know how to unseal this guy yet. Oh yeah, were you here for this room? How do you think we get up there? I mean, I know how to get up there, but... And then what? Alright, well, let's get out of here. Go heal and then go back to Frost Giant Room. How do I get there again? Blood Chamber? Yes. think. Hope you're all enjoying the stream, by the way. I know I've mostly just been rambling, but that's all I ever do. Die. The man sought to sing his last tune, and I whipped him upside the head for it. Ow. Ow. Meet that one boss twice, yeah. It was so exciting. I consider him a boss. I guess he wasn't a guardian boss, but I guess he was. So I guess mini boss is more applicable. You know, I didn't have to go through some scary door to get to him. I don't like that his things are here. Your existence is valuable enough, Griffey. And hey, what do you mean? You're telling me what I'm doing, or me is doing. I hope you stop taking pictures, though. Proper planning of throwing 50 shuriken in his nose. I don't know if that qualifies, but sure. Yeah, I guess we've done quite a bit today. Okay. Now, hopefully without getting interrupted by a cow. That is not a sheep. He's dead. We need... I'm gonna try all of them at once first. And heaven. Okay, we did it. Good job, team. Oh, I didn't expect it to be, like, pumping. Okay. Stop it. He's a steam machine. Known as the Evergreen. There's still a thing hidden here somewhere. But what did that do, exactly? Yeah, maybe now we go through here. I was trying to see if there's anything breakable first, but... Okay... What is... Oh wait, there's a switch, like, literally right here. I knew I saw it, but I just didn't register that it was new. Okay, so now that's here. I don't like this guy immediately. He's too... Even his pixel art's moving.
Hear me now and believe me later. You gotta strengthen your arms when it's cold out by as much as your puny muscles can carry. That's Gangsha's talisman. It will help pump you up fanatically.
He's gonna one-punch my wallet.
Thanks! Huh! Hoo-ha!
Okay. I'm gonna buy some weights, though. Okay, he also sells bombs. I guess I'll write that down. Okay, so that unlocked the ability to get more money.
My punches are explosive, just like your profits are gonna be.
Okay. Well... What does this actually do? Talisman imbued with the power of the God of Commerce allows for more coins to be carried. Oh! That 0 wasn't there before. Ow. Oh, that's what happened. That pot just had a Yeti inside of it. And when I zapped it, it shot out early, I guess. Yeah, I guess we did max out at 999, but now we actually go to 9,000. And you're fine, Griffey. I don't expect people to solve the puzzles. That's kind of my job, I think. I mean, it's supposed to be my job. Yeah, glad I didn't try to go for that 999. But all he did was give me a bigger wallet. I hate to tell you guys this, but it doesn't really help us profit. Or like to... I mean... What am I supposed to do? Why are you blue? I guess I can't ask that. But like, what am I... We didn't progress any. What am I supposed to do? I don't think we've seen the green fairy. Unless that other fairy... I couldn't really tell what her color was. But it's gonna cost $300. And I have no idea where to grind for money. Well, I mean, we just got some money. Oh boy. Are they? Ow. Oh, you're right. This ice thing's gone. I didn't even register in my brain that there used to be an ice block here. So where was that one door? I think I wrote it down. I did not write it down because I'm smart. It was recent that we ran into it though. There was like a door. Ow. Stinking frogs. It was over here, yeah, this door. My name is Mimisune. Born after the 9 willing siblings, I am the lingering consciousness of the extinct second children. I shall now leave behind the true history of giants. Yeah, well, I kinda got things to do, so... But wait! The siblings split apart after... and began to fight each other upon Abuto's act of revolt against Mother. There was one brother, Saket, who questioned the fighting. His older brother, Abuto, until then trusted ally, tricked and used him. Saket made to kill his beloved wife Leto with his own hands. Okay. Those living now may have no use for the history of our now extinct race. However, Saket deserves to have his terrible story told. As someone who knows his story, I can rest in peace. I'll write it down for you, I guess. But was there a point to that? Am I gonna get an email from what's-his-face? There was some guy who really wanted to know the history of everything. Maybe we can tell him that now. Yeah, there's a thing over there. Can we get there now that the ice is gone? Nah, I forgot that was... Oh. Yeah, another thing we didn't do. I could probably go talk to that evil guy. Ow. But I have the feeling he's just gonna yell at me and tell me to leave. Dinosaur nuggy people. Yeah. The guys behind the dinosaur nugget doors. Who were like, oh, you can't possibly beat our cool bicycle man. And well, he's dead. So... I really should have written down, like, all the people we've gone by to, but I did not, and I'm not going to start. But I have the feeling that one of them is the person we're looking for. Gerd. No, that's what I was saying, is I could probably go do that. And maybe they have something cool to tell me. Like, get out of my house, you killed my best friend, or you destroyed my bike, prepare to die. You know, stuff like that. But we're back at, I don't know what to do town. We haven't gotten an upgrade in a while, too. Welcome to the altar. What's up? You defeated Jormungand, you say? Lying fool, die! That went about as well as I expected it to. Do I need to bring you his decapitated head? Because that's going to be difficult. He did blow up. Absorb his lightning? I don't know if that would do much. Oh, there's a thing with it. Oh. Maybe his head blew off in one piece? He's not a pirate. I don't think there are any biker pirates. You, the aged children free from mother's bondage. Gross. You are the embodiment of hope itself, free from the fear of destruction, free to go on wherever you like. This is precisely how mankind should live. I will leave this world shouldering the burden of having to sentence the mother to death. None of you shall ever bear such a burden. Okay. Is he gonna die? Cause it's like, should I tell him that there's... It doesn't end after death, you turn into a ghost. Let's see, do you say anything interesting? That's called a dead pillar. Oh, those girls are gone. I think it, like, turns the power of mantra into physical form or something. Never actually seen anyone use it, though, so I'm not sure. Apparently it's useless on its own. You know how to choose which mantra to repeat, apparently. Want to hear it again? Oh, really? Okay, well... What do we do, guys? What do we do? I'm gonna go talk to what's-his-face. That a good number of those crystal skulls. Show me some of the unlocked decks. Revelations keep coming. Seem to imply that someone has been giving orders to each generation of children to the purpose of bringing about her death. If we could read this properly, I wonder if we could prove useful in sealing La-Mulana. I'd like to hear that again. Oh yeah, I forgot about the crystal skulls. They also talk to us. I don't think they're saying anything useful, though. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go back to the Frost Giants real quick. Like, there has to be something I miss. Ow. Just bit my tongue. Ow. Something I missed somewhere. I can't just melt all this ice and then have just get a bigger wallet as a reward. I have hit every single spike. And then D6, there's a weird noise. And there is a gird in One Piece. Yeah, I'm also to the point. I think it's that one? I might have... Oh! Hmm. First off, Finra looks a little different. Second, what? Was there ice here that I forgot about? He looks like a puppet. Ow. Oh, well, I guess he is supposed to be changed, isn't he? Am I hurting him? I can't tell. What is wrong with his eyes? Why are they popping out? I can't tell if I'm hurting him. I can tell I'm getting hurt. How's that going for me? Maybe we need to, like, set him free or something? Do we have any notes about Finra? Like, he's just a dog. Can I get back there? No? Oh, he immediately killed me. Well, that didn't work. He was just a good boy, though. Ow. I mean, sure, he wanted to eat the world, but he gets hungry. Nah, it's okay. It's good to experiment. Ow. It wasn't a bad idea. I mean, maybe we have to use shuriken or something. I don't know. Oh, there's a guy in there. We had to kill the guy? I don't think there's usually a guy in there. No, that didn't do. It doesn't feel like I'm hurting him, no. It's making a weird noise. Yeah. Maybe this is where we use our pepper? No, that doesn't seem to work. Okay, egg doesn't work. Huh. Okay, let's look around for text about Finra. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna leave the fairy there. Not that it really matters, but... Yeah. I mean, it opened this pathway, I guess, which is straight to him. Die. So much of that in this game. Oh, darn it. It didn't even move the sheep. Or the cow, sorry. Problem is, I don't remember where ice was. I thought we would get the fire ability and then we would just melt it right in front of us. So I didn't think too much about it. Now we're over here. Which I apparently wrote down wrong. Yeah, this is 7. Because this thing makes a weird noise as if it's breaking, but it's not doing anything. Your feet can't be immune to damage. I'm gonna whip you directly in your soul. I think I'm not. But only if I hit it with the whip. Or some other weapon. Ow. I'd use a spear, but I don't have any. It's possible that that's something we get after we kill Finrear. There's definitely something there. But that might just be the Finrear reward. Now that we know there's a boss there. Think. Use brain. Let's see, do we have any... I don't think we have any Finrear texts that I've written down. I don't feel like he's ever come up. Yeah, I guess we can delete this one. There's all this weird text that we can't even really see anymore. I don't know, and I'm scared to find out. I feel like it's gonna end up being... Shush. That which is correct goes unscathed. Mistake can be justified by the sword. It's possible we have to drop the sword on him. Like, that would make sense to me. Gotta love spikes. Figured I'd grab the fairy and heal up. If I need her for the fight, I will just reset the game real quick. That said, I might have to go. I still need to take care of repairing the fence and all that. I'd like to do that before it gets too dark. Guess it depends on if it's raining or not. And it's already too dark. Got a whole chat full of them. Okay, so what do you think we do here? I do not dream of fences. What did I dream of today? It was something weird. Ow. Giant bug was supposed to world frost. This awakening will melt even the eternal wall of ice. Well, I guess that answers that. What? Oh, I don't have a clip. Go, lightning! It didn't work. Actually, would this even... Ah, where am I? Yeah, even if this fell, I don't think it would do anything. Yeah, but why is this still active? Like, why is there a giant sword pointing down that zaps me if I touch it? I guess I just assume it's a sword. It doesn't have to be a sword. The sound of the... Ugh. Sound of it just eternally bouncing. Okay. What are you? Just a random circle. I have no idea. Man, we've looked at every mural we've come across. I don't feel like Finra came up. Yeah, see, it'll pull over. Lightly touched. Doing alright. You're a lot more vocal than I am in my dreams. Over here is just Dark Star-Lord stuff. What does any of this mean? I have no idea. My dream today was definitely like a cartoon. But I don't remember what it was about. I just remember there being a really, like, old-style cartoon guy being very upset because everyone found out that he didn't tell everyone something very important. And he, like did the 2D animation thing of just, like, flipping out, just, like, throwing his arms everywhere and be like, blah, 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 blah. Whatever, I don't need this. And then I woke up. Okay, that just tells us about the 3 girls that we already beat up. Pointing with your neurologist in the middle of a parking lot. Ow. Doctor, you gotta help. You're driving my brain crazy. Alright, let's just park it for now and... A pillar completed with stone and a web pattern. Easily breakable. However, no one will be able to climb inside with a pillar. What? Or wind's rage. However, it's easily breakable. One would be able to climb inside of where the pillar was broken. Just giving me the hint to smack walls. No. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. This is where we got the rapier. Light leaks from between the mirror sheen pillars, but I don't know where that is. Yeah. Upper path and tall room only go to a fairy? It went to the boss of fairies, yeah. Well, went to the 3 girls that were kind of like fairies, I guess. Window closing curtains and telling them to go away. I'm like, hey, guys, stop watching me. And now your me is doing that. Weird, isn't it? Your me has become the deity. You did well. Here is my blessing. I don't care. Sounds... Ow. Sounds fun. You sound like a hero that just does not want to be a hero. Grand hero, all of your actions have saved the world. I just was going to the grocery store, man. I just moved a guy that was in my way trying to get to the hot dogs. That's all I was doing. I don't care if he ended up being the Demon Lord. I didn't kill him or anything, I just moved him to the left. You didn't kill him! Then the Demon Lord's going to come back! Okay. And? Now I'm here. What does being here do? Sup, girl? Y'all need a ferry? We got a ferry. Yeah, I got the funds and you have one too. 300G. You down? Okay, now I can write this down, I guess. Well, I have to look at the thing first. Antechamber C4. Blue berries somewhere. I wrote down because I smirked. Okay. Build a hollowed pillar once again. I do have that, but I don't know where that is. Okay, and then there's this room that I don't know how to... I don't know how to get over there. There's a ladder up there. Or not a ladder, an elevator, actually. And 2 separate ways down. Ta-da! No! Dang it. Alright, we're gonna go to the upper room again because it's the only way I could possibly get in there. Right? If you touch me, I will turn you into... You touched me. And then I fell off because I'm so good at this. Ow. I'm good. I hate bats. They're just flying rats. Do you think I can break one of them? Yeah, it's possible I can do that, but I don't know. I feel like I have to break it. Oh my god, I hate this game. Like, I hate that you can't double jump when you just fall. If you fall, you're doomed. That's it. Game over. Gravity has grabbed you and you cannot move. You were just going straight down in a straight line unless something grabs you. Oh, okay, well I can't do that. Never mind. Plan has failed. I can't do that. Wow, rude. Yeah, don't fall. I would love to not fall. But when you walk towards an edge like this, sometimes you just fall. Through no major fault of your own. You can't stop on an elevator, big goober. Please please stop living? There. I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't attack. I can't throw weapons. I can only stay here like a frightened cat. So what do? Chakram? Nope, that goes back. Ankh? Nope, that's useless. Zap it with Mjolnir? I would love to. But I don't aim Mjolnir. Mjolnir does what Mjolnir wants. See? Mjolnir went the opposite way. Wow, that hurt. Okay, well... For the sake of the sanity of my doggos, I should probably call it for now. Nope, you were right. Oh my god. I fell down again. Alright, we're gonna go in this room and then we will call it. But hang on, stream's not over just yet. I'm gonna go through this room. Of course it would work. You're so smart, Riesling. It might not have been intended to work, but all of your things have worked today. What the heck? This is not the result I thought it would be, though. Okay. A mantra, yeah. Vonner spoke of the great lake of waves, what is known as the sea. Those who seek must speak the name of Sire. Okay. I don't think it'd be a mantra. From Balor's backup erupt the seas of hellfire. Oh. Stop it. Stop touching me. Stop touching me all over. I don't trust him. Acceptance into the Fairy Guild lies at the Icefire Treetop, beyond the 5 Pillars of Ice. And there's a thing up there. Okay, they gave me things. Cool. Right? This is like the most suspicious room full of treasure I've ever seen. I'm only gonna try to open the... I think the middle one doesn't. Because we opened that with a switch. Yep. Okay, thankfully, Shuriken can activate boxes. Balor acquired. Where am I? Oh my god. I think we're stuck. Very rude. I'm gonna go all the way back. Man, I'm gonna ask the person. I hate frogs. Oh. Asking the person who was helping me do the fence thing if it's dry enough, because I can't see outside. Due to the aforementioned light blocking Ow. Paper. I wonder if there's a way to kill mimics. Like, what's the classic way to kill a mimic? I am so stupid. Why did I do that? Again, that would have been a situation easily avoided if I just double jumped. Ah. And I realized it like the pixel I was starting to fall. Me. Ow, 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 ow. Why? That's a new thing too. That's unique to this game. Pretty sure you're just immune to damage in the first game. Okay. Okay, this is what I was going for. This. Now I can teleport here whenever I want. Doggos are gonna go bark, even though there's no way to... Steel pile upon soil. Rest atop Sacket's prison. It will open only by the words of Sacket's former association. Hey, Balor. Okay. Okay. That was somewhat on purpose, but I didn't know how to get away from him. Alright. For the sake of things, I believe this will be where we stop for today. I'm gonna go heal. I will write down what we're going to do. And then we will save. So, thanks a lot for watching and hanging out, everybody. Favorite food for now is a sentient concept of joy. That does sound delicious, but not a taste I've ever experienced. Wait, it's sentient? I don't know if I want my food to be, like, alive. You know what I mean? Like, if my food's screaming in my mouth, I think it's a little too fresh. Just, maybe just find a variety of cursed foods. It sounds like it. You know, meanwhile, if I was playing that game, my creative butt would be like, I'm gonna make snow burgers, or, I don't know, chicken waffles, cheese and rice. Meanwhile, you're over here eating joy itself. I guess you spread enough of it to make up for that. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching and hanging out, everybody. I will see you tomorrow, probably, for more things, and hopefully not have another story for Peanut. Or about Peanut. And we're gonna beat up a robot next time, so look forward to that. Bye for now.